If you stay ready, you ain't never gotta get ready. Let's kick it, y'all.
Girl, don't you know? Now that you know you're so beautiful, I wanna give all my love to you, girl. Not just tonight, but the rest of your life. I wanna be always here by your side.
What up, y'all? It's your boy KYL coming to you with another video. Hey, I want to kick it to you about staying ready so you never have to get ready. And as I'm riding, I just randomly thought about a situation in my past where I was ready and it benefited me. So I want to say maybe about 10 years ago, and this is when I graduated high school, probably for the next maybe 15 years after that, I was still in close communication with my coach, as far as, he would come get us to play with, to beat up on the young guys coming in, etc. Any opportunities, he would let us know about, call us, anything about any runs or just anything, jobs, college, people still trying to get on the hoop squad. My guy Benny White was a good guy. And I also got to mention my high school coach, Benny White. He actually played point guard for Michigan State. He was an All-American coming out of Detroit Northern High School, and he played the one for Michigan State. And he actually was the starting graduating point guard as Magic was coming in. He was graduating, leaving. So his last year, him and Greg Kelser did some damage or whatever. Then he graduated and Magic came on in. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty dope though, huh? But anyway, so as always, my coach, he hit a lot of the guys up from the area. Now, I played ball in the 90s. So if you know about the 90s, in Detroit, probably the most talent ever. Like, you know what I'm saying? Only state that would rival Detroit, I would say, with talent is probably like New York. You understand what I'm saying? During that era, you feel me? Yeah, we had a lot of talent. So coach, obviously had a lot of connections and he knew everybody. So he called up a lot of guys, not just guys that I played with in high school, but guys from other schools. Cause like I said, he knew everybody. So, the opportunity was a Nike commercial. Nike was doing a commercial for Rip Hamilton or whatever. So Nike, the representatives from Nike wanted guys who play ball, and obviously so they can get that look, and then so they would have us doing certain things, running plays and stuff like that. And so I already know what it was. They're trying to they want that professional look. Long story short, so me and a lot of guys went up there to the audition, and I think maybe it was like 20 of us that coach told that I knew, but I'm sure it was more dudes there. You know what I'm saying? Because actually, let me take it back a little further. So my assistant coach in high school, Coach Walker, Speedy Walker, coaches an AAU team called the Family. So him and my head coach Benny White, who hooped for Michigan State, are like brothers. So at the time, he was a scout for Nike. You know what I'm saying? He was a scout for he was a scout for the Pistons, and the Pistons had contracts with Nike, etc. Right? So that's why Nike went to my head coach to get the guy. So anyway, long story short. Oh, and just let me say this real quick. And the talent that was in that gym, y'all, dudes from Country Day, like the Weber boys, not Chris Webber, but his younger brothers, they was up in there. I remember David Weber was up in there. It was a lot of talent up in there, y'all. Okay, so my point of all this is, so this was like 10 years ago. So, I've been removed from high school for a while now, a good 10 years at least, right? So saying that to say, I was probably the only one out of my peers who came up there who was still in shape. So when Nike selected the guys for the commercial, out of all the guys that I knew that coach sent up there, Nike sent them home, and they only kept me. See what I'm saying? And the reason they kept me, because I still look like a fucking NBA player. Like, I was still in shape, you know. So guess what I did? So I got paid $600 to wear a Milwaukee Bucks uniform. That was, you know, my role. I was on the Milwaukee Bucks team. I wore a Milwaukee Bucks uniform, and let me tell you, y'all, ate the best food. Like, I mean, got, like, you can imagine, y'all. Like, I'm talking about just the best steak, just the best food. Like, they had the shit catered with real extravagant Schaefer's and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was really nice, man. So literally did nothing all day. Got up when I was called on to just do my part, which most of the time I was just taking the ball out, or I would just run a play, shoot a jumper, just like, you know what I'm saying? But like, probably no exertion, no nothing. Okay, so the point, y'all, I made $600. Got to kick it with Rip, and what's so cool about it was, you know how, people see stars and they just smother them, etc. I've never been like that. So whenever I see a guy, like I remember I ran to Barry Sanders at the airport, and at the time I was married, and I told and nobody noticed it was Barry. I did though, because Barry real low key, but I know how Barry Sanders is though. You know what I'm saying? Like he really just to himself, whatever. So I just respected that, and I just told my wife, I was like, hey, that's Barry Sanders, but leave him alone though. You know what I'm saying? Don't say nothing to him. Hey, yo, I go to the bathroom. This egghead, I'm in the bathroom pissing, and I'm getting a notification from my phone. I look at my phone. This nigga is taking pictures with him, sending them to me. I'm like, God damn it. So anyway, my point is, so one time I was taking the ball out, and Rip came over to where I was at. I can't remember if I was guarding him or if he was guarding me. And, and I wasn't going to say anything to him just out of respect, because I know he used to this shit. Hey, y'all, he engaged me, man. He was like, he's like, what up, though? He's like, everything good with you? Like, you know what I'm saying? He started a conversation with me. So we kicking it and shit. And then when it was time to go, like Nike gave us gear and all that stuff to do the commercial in. Like Nikes I ain't never seen before, y'all. These motherfuckers sweet as hell. I don't even know what they were. They was all black. I don't know what they were. But anyway, we about to leave, and Nike was taking their shit back, and it was me, Coach, and the Nike representative. And Rip was like, man, like, damn, they can't keep their shit. He's like, man, let them keep their shit, man. I got it. Let them keep the shoes. So I was able to keep the shoes and my shit. You know what I'm saying? But the main point, y'all, I got paid $600 for this day. I was there for about 5-6 hours, $600, did nothing. And we shot the commercial at Cobo Hall. And what also was dope was, I was in my career, so I took the day off and used the personal day, so I got paid that money, as well as got that $600 and got to meet Rip and got to eat good. It was just a good ass time, y'all. And you know why that happened for me? Because I was just on my shit. I was taking care of myself. I was still fit. For no other reason, it's just because you should, you know what I'm saying? Because you want to be healthy as you can be. And yes, I never, like, I didn't expect a commercial opportunity, but I take care of myself so I can be prepared for whatever. You understand what I'm saying? For, sickness, like prevention. When you take care of yourself, prevention from being sick. What if your safety is threatened? I can physically, take care of myself. You understand what I'm saying? What if the system breaks down? Like I said, again, I'm good. Like, I don't need their fake food or their electricity or their doctors. I don't need none of that shit. You understand what I'm saying? And in this situation in particularly, I was ready. So that got me more money. You feel me? I got paid. You feel me? Just because I stayed ready. So when opportunity came, and something I would never forget, I was ready. You feel me? It's your boy YL.